The world runs on tiny slivers of silicone. They are invisible gears behind everything. The phone in your pocket, the car in your garage, and the AI that writes your emails. Also the missiles that might get launched in the next war. The undisputed capital of this silicone empire is a small island, Taiwan. For decades, it's been the factory of the future. Taiwan produces a bulk of the world's chips. That dominance has earned it a nickname, the Silicon Shield. But the US has now made a big request for Taiwan. It wants Taiwan to split production. Basically a 50-50 deal with Washington. Half the chips will be manufactured in the United States. Now, what's the logic for this? The US Commerce Secretary, Howard Lutnick, has made clear on TV, in his words, Taiwan makes 95% of the world's advanced chips. That's too risky. If China invades, America can't just ship chips across the Pacific. So it's better to make half of them at home. That's the logic that Lutnick has given. On paper, America's argument makes sense. This is about supply chain security. Washington doesn't want one strike to take out the world's chip supply. There's also industrial strategy. Chips are the new oil. Whoever controls them controls the future of AI and technology. There's also the political optics. 2026 is the year of midterm elections. Now, made in Arizona sounds a lot better than shipped from Taipei. The US has already nudged TSMC, Taiwan's crown jewel, will be building factories in Arizona, but even that isn't enough. Washington wants more. And what is Taiwan saying? In Taipei, the answer was blunt. The Vice Premier, Cheng Li-Chuing, has made his stance clear. Taiwan hasn't made any such commitment. It will not agree to such terms. So the translation is, thanks but no thanks. Taiwan insists its role as the semiconductor powerhouse isn't just about economics. It's also its shield against Beijing. Move half of the industry abroad and that shield cracks. There are also other reasons. Chip making isn't a Lego set. It's an ecosystem. Every wafer supplier, every tool maker, every engineer matters. Move them and you risk breaking the magic formula that makes Taiwan efficient. There is also domestic politics. Opposition parties in Taipei are already calling the US proposal plunder. They say it's like selling out Taiwan. Any government that signs away the chip advantage risks political suicide. And last, there is the economics of this. Chips are 16% of Taiwan's GDP. It makes up nearly half of its manufacturing output. Giving that away would be a huge deal. Also, this fight isn't happening in isolation. The US has already slapped a 20% provisional tariff on Taiwanese goods. Taiwan's negotiators were in the US. They flew back home claiming some progress, but progress means lowering tariffs, not handing over half of the semiconductor crown jewels. So what happens next? The chips are still on the table, but not in the way Washington wanted. Tariffs will be the bargaining chip, pun intended. Taiwan wants relief, but America wants to boost its capacity. Meanwhile, China is watching all of this closely. Now, if Taiwan's silicon shield weakens, China's calculus changes. How will this play out in the coming days? We will have to wait and watch.
Firstpost now available in 9 languages on YouTube. English,
Stands at $36 trillion.
French,
Le FMI, comme
German,
Geschäftsführenden Direktor,
Hindi,
$30 trillion kakaijmo.
Indonesian,
Pemerintah tanpa pemeriksaan.
Italian,
Sekali radikali.
Japanese,
$1 trilhão.
Portuguese,
Por causa do próprio balanço patrimonial.
Spanish.
Beautiful bill.
Go to Settings, click on Audio Track and select a language of your choice. Be the first to know what's happening around you in your first language. Firstpost.